Where would we be in our community without the amazing service clubs that we have that make this such a wonderful place to live? Well, we would certainly not have all of the wonderful things that we do have in our community. One of those amazing clubs, of course, is Rotary, active here in West Bloomfield, as it is in many communities around the country. Joining us from West Bloomfield Rotary this morning is Renee Roberts. Renee, good morning. Good to have you. Welcome to the Splash.
Good morning, Dave. Delighted to be here. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We want to talk about an excursion that Rotary went out on last Friday, but before that, we just assume that everybody knows what Rotary really is, and maybe they don't. Maybe people have seen the signs on the side of the road from community to community and always heard about Rotary, and well, that's not something I can get involved in, but it is. So why don't you just give us a quick overview of what Rotary is?
Yes, of course. So, for over 118 years, Rotary has the distinction of being the premier service group in the world. Uh, we're a group of citizens that just want to make this world a better place, and we start with our own community. There's a variety of different things that we do right here in West Bloomfield, from promoting literacy to helping people who may be suffering from a food insufficiency. So we typically meet on Fridays at the Pine Lake Country Club at noon. But since the club is closed for renovation, we had a field trip last Friday. And that's the information I wanted to share with you today.
All right, why add any more suspense to this than there is? There's some amazing historical information in our county, and you got real close to it. Tell us about it.
Yes, yes. Well, a couple of years ago, I attended a car show that was put together by my son, and he held it at the Oakland History Center. I was blown away that there was a hidden gem so close to me that I was not aware of. I didn't even know that it existed. So we decided to put together a field trip to share this gem with our local Rotary Club. So it's right on Cesar Chavez Road. It's on the estate of Governor Moses Wisner's home. He was, I think, the 12th governor of Michigan. And there's a beautiful home on the premises. And the Historical Society has brought over a wonderful schoolhouse from Drayton Plains. And there's a carriage house which holds one of the premier research facilities for history in the Oakland County area.
Let's just move along and talk about what was the most amazing thing that you saw during your outing on Friday.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can have just one, but I'll tell you, we had an amazing tour by one of the board of directors. His name is Adrian Rawls. This young man's only 22 years old, and his grasp and knowledge of history was phenomenal. Our Rotarians were so intrigued by the stories he had to share. And by the way, we had Rotarians not only from West Bloomfield, but they came up from the Birmingham Rotary Club, Royal Oak, the Pontiac Club as well. And everyone was so impressed, not only with the beautiful home that they got to tour, but also with the presentation.
Well, it's so great, and we love learning about the history in our local communities. We have an amazing historical society here. Gina Gregory does an
Yes.
amazing job here in West Bloomfield, and there's so many other people around here that give us a look at history in our very local communities. It's hard to focus on that when we have such amazing resources like the Henry Ford and all the other amazing historical resources we have right in our area. But when you mine down to the interesting stories of Oakland County and our
Yeah.
local communities, then you start learning about Apple Island and about all the other great things that are right in our backyard. And it's another really great way to get excited about those things that happened before we were here.
It is exciting, and quite frankly, it's a close venue. Everyone can make it there, and most of the programs that they have are free throughout the year, whether it be a tour of the facility or an ice cream social in the middle of the summer. They have concerts there, and I, I'd urge and encourage people to check it out. You can go to their website. Oakland History Center. The executive director, Mike McGinnis, is a wealth of knowledge, a phenomenal historian, and he has led this group um, on an amazing journey the last couple of years to preserve history, and they've done an outstanding job.
All right, well, it's a great resource we have in Oakland County. I was really glad that you took the time to send an email and even let those of us that aren't in Rotary or active in Rotary know about this excursion, and then take a minute or two this morning to let people know about this amazing resource we have in Oakland County. And, I imagine if you've got a group that you're a part of and you want to take a group of people out there, they would help make that arrangement. Or if you just want to go on your own and take your kids, either way, I'm sure it would be a great outing, and certainly obviously recommended by you, someone who's already been there to see it.
Yes, don't hesitate to go, and that they would love to share our important Oakland County history with you.
All right, well, it's been way too long since I've been at a Rotary meeting. I will come visit all of you in person. Thank you for the great work.
Great.
You mentioned at the beginning of this interview the important fundraising you're doing, the support of community projects. If somebody, after seeing this morning, is enthused and wants to join the West Bloomfield Rotary, how would they do so?
Well, you can simply go to our website, West Bloomfield Rotary. That'll give you an overview of what we have to offer. But quite frankly, you don't have to be a member in order to support the efforts of Rotary. We want to make this world a better place, starting with our own community. So please join us.
All right, Renee, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Sorry about the little problem with the headset here. Good to have you with us, and we will keep in touch.
Thank you.